video comes on, Yule wanted to come up and say a couple of words. I think on all of these tables was a brochure talking about his farm.
Well, Lauren's farm too.
Oh, there you go. So maybe the two of you together, or
Sure.
a dynamic duo here?
Yep. Double dose.
Pachamama.
Double dose.
This is the brochure. If you didn't have one on your table, there's some more over here.
Want me to go first? Okay. Well, my name is Yule Culbertson, and I'm an organic vegetable farmer here in Boulder County. And this is my wife, Lauren Culbertson, and she's an organic vegetable farmer here in Boulder County. And our farm is called Pachamama Organic Farm. Our farm is 6 years old. It's people always want to know where it is. It's kind of on the way to Lyons, off of St. Vrain Road, if you know where St. Vrain Road is. And we lived in Boulder during the 80s, and we worked and raised kids and all that stuff like a lot of people. And at the end of the late 80s, after our son was born, we were really wanting to do something more significant and something that we could really get our heart into, and something that would help the world and provide a better place for our family. And I had a really well-paying business and everything, but I kind of felt like, so I got this nest egg for my kids someday. What good is it if the world's all, if I help to contribute to what looks to me like a pretty messed up situation in 20 years. So we started talking and asking and praying and everything else, and that one thing led to another. We started organic gardening, and next thing I know, I was like reading about organic farming, and then I worked with Brianna at Hedgerow Farm back in 1992, and worked with Horizon Organic Dairy for a couple of years, and one thing led to another, and we got our farm, and that was in '96. And we've been out there struggling and working really hard and really doing the best we can to grow what I think are the best darn vegetables in Colorado. And I say that, really, I really mean that. I'm not bragging, because we've got this organic thing happening in the certification process, and I'm all for it. I'm all for the national standards and all that stuff. But to be honest with you, it's just a real corrective measure. It's like, it's like somebody that's strung out in heroin, to get to where they're not on heroin anymore. It doesn't mean that they're healthy, right? And a lot of the vegetables that are coming into the stores these days, yeah, they're grown without chemicals, but there's so much more that can be done, to grow really, really, vital, nutritious, tasty, vegetables, and that's what we really try to do out at our farm. We have about 11 or 12 acres of organic vegetables, and we go to the Boulder market, we go to the Longmont market, and we have a community-supported agriculture program, which Lauren will tell you more about. But I just want to talk a little about the farming. We use biodynamic methods, which is like organic, kind of taken to another level. I personally believe that plants grow from energy, not from fertilizer, and it's it's about correcting the energy on a farm and creating a really I have a hard time talking about it because it's such a passionate thing for me, but it's about really creating a really sacred space, for farming. And we use homeopathic remedies on the farm, and we did some things this winter that's really cool. We got this one thing called a Biodynamic Broadcaster, which is this PVC pipe that sticks about 10 feet in the air and about 3 feet in the ground, and we put all these homeopathic remedies in these chambers, and it sends energy out through the land and out through the cosmos. And we have the intention that we have for the farm in there, and it's about attracting the kind of energies we want in the farm and repelling the kind of energies we don't want from hail and people and whatever, right? And then with this year too, we bought a thing called a Vegas sound machine, which is this really cool thing. It has these three, again, PVC pipes that hang from this box that plays music through the pipes, like an organ pipe, and it's solar powered. and it sounds like a bullfrog. It goes like, and it's really, it's the idea is that plants really interact and really respond to certain kinds of, you know, sound vibrations and stuff that are on the farm that you can create. And, you know, I personally believe that's what songbirds are for. And maybe you've heard of people playing Mozart in greenhouses and stuff like that. So, you know, this is the kind of stuff we're into, and you know, we really need people to get behind our farm and to join the farm, and you know, we've been successful in the past, and I'm sure we will this year with recruiting people. But it's a way of not only getting the best vegetables, but a way of really, like the co-op, you know, really supporting something that's beneficial. Because, like, you know, this year we got the drought, you know, hailstorms come through. Last year we had the late freezes, and you know, that kind of stuff. If we get really hit hard one year, and you know, we go to the farmer's market and we've got beat up tomatoes and shredded lettuce and, you know, all this kind of stuff. You know, people don't buy that stuff at the farmer's market, and people don't buy it at natural food stores. You know, even the co-op's not going to want to buy lettuce that's all shredded and stuff. And you know, that doesn't usually happen. But by joining our farm, you're basically, you know, in it with us, and you're making a you know, a $400 investment that, you know, I'm in this with you guys, and granted you'll get a whole lot of produce, you know, 90% sure, but you know, if we do get that kind of weird year, you know, it's what gets us through the next year too. And you get to come out to the farm, we have parties, it's a great place to bring kids, it's you know, it's just, it's a real win-win situation. And you know, I guess the way I look at it is I've made I love what I'm doing, and it doesn't feel like a sacrifice, but you know, I have made a lot of sacrifices, and we have as a family, you know, financially and stuff, to do this way of life, and it means a lot when you know, when people are willing to just, you know, chip in. It's not very much. I mean, you got to buy groceries anyway, right? You know, $25 a week for 2 people, $12.50 a week, less than $2 a day. You know, for really great vegetables, and we really appreciate it. So, thank you. Stole some of hers too.
He's got to set it all.
Sorry about that.
Anyway, but feel free to take a brochure, and like you said, we're at the Boulder Farmers Market as well, and at the Longmont Farmers Market. And our program with the CSA starts in the latter part of June. It runs for 16 weeks, and there are 5 different options to get the vegetables, either coming to the farm, or we have drop-off points in Boulder and in Longmont. Pretty much all the details are here. We also have a website that one of our members designed for us. It's really got some nice photos. Take a look at that, and if you have other questions, just give us a call and let us know what you ask, and we'll help you out. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, question. Oh, we have questions now.
Okay.
I just have one question. Do you guys offer like internships or any kind of like work programs?
We do have an internship program that's a live-in commitment at the farm, and we advertise that on a sustainable agriculture website. And
It's also on our website too.
oh, it is on our website too, but the full details are on the actual website.
Well, we can mail you stuff if anybody's interested.
Okay, I can talk to you later.
Yeah, that's part of our commitment too, is we want to provide, you know, farmers for the future, because there's a lot of young folks like you maybe that you know, say, wow, this is great, and this is what I want to do, and how do you learn? You know, how do you learn to grow really, you know, organically grown biodynamic vegetables, and how do you learn to run a business and that kind of stuff. And we have, you know, we have several people that have interned with us over the years that are out there doing that right now. It feels really good.
Great, thanks.
Even when they're competitors. Yes, Steve?
I was just wondering if you could repeat that.
What part?
Everything.
No.
Wise guy.
Thank you.
Anybody else have a question? Okay, thanks.